Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw eyes. Eyes has two components to it. So if we had a face, I feel like I can explain it, but I just wanted to show it visually. Pretend this is a face and the mouth is here, the eyes are here, and the eyebrows. So I'm gonna just highlight this part. This is like the main focus. If you're ever looking at somebody and when they're talking, you can tell, or like reacting to like a video or something, you can always tell what they're feeling if you look at their eyebrows and eyes. That's because it's like scientifically kind of proven, not kind of, it's scientifically proven that the eyebrows are like the way humans tell can tell how somebody is feeling and if they can trust them. So those are going to be the important parts. So today I'm just going to basically teach you guys how to not involve how to use eyebrows and eyes together to create an emotion, and how to like change up the eye so you don't have the same face syndrome for all your characters, which I definitely have in my art. it's the mo- it's like a stylization type of thing. I feel like when we have like an art style that we like, we and this certain type of eyes we like, we just tend to like draw it like that. And I have the same thing, but obviously if you're here then you probably want to know how to like draw different ways. So I have a few references on the side, so I'm just going to start. So the first reference I have is a girl looking sideways. So these are her eyes. Let's pretend that her face is like, oh, that is very short for a forehead. Like she just looks angry. This goes on to the eyebrows at least. Look, if the eyebrow is like that, then the person is angry. Maybe we'll just get rid. Oh no, I was drawing on the wrong layer. Okay, let's go to a different layer. Okay, we're gonna restart that. So pretend this is somebody's face. And when you're doing side profiles, the eye uh would most likely, at least the iris most likely would be like a half moon or flat, depending on how you wanna draw it. So it'd be something like this. Um, yeah, and you can, the way naturally eyebrows usually go all the way up to here, but I feel like it always looks really weird when I draw it. It looks off. So I tend to like not go fully to that line, but I think the way that I place the eyes, it might just work. Yeah, something like that. So uh, that's a side profile eye, and we can give them long, long, luscious eyelashes. Okay, there we go. That would be like a side profile. You could also do like this. I feel like sometimes it looks cute to draw it like that, but it's not like correct anatomy wise for an eye. Oh, that did not look right. Okay. And the eyelid would be something like that. So basically everything that you draw just goes around the eyeball. Just pretend this is like a big old eyeball. And the eye lines are basically just wrapping around it. Okay, so that's how that goes. And next, let's look at, I'm just gonna erase this. Let's look at an eye that is looking directly at us. So in my reference, the person's eyes are like this. And also there's a difference between like Asian eyes, right? So depending on how you're gonna draw, you can like do more of like a doughy eye, which is like a cute eyes. And remember to like make the eyelashes. Just think of, I'm gonna use red in a different layer. Wait, the eyelashes are going to wrap around. So pretend this is an eyeball. The eyelashes will go like this, and since they're looking at us, over about here it'd be straight. So about here it'd be straight, and over here it'd be curving upwards. And it's the same here. So it's wrapping around. Now we're gonna turn off that layer. We're gonna continue and maybe wait. I'll draw the eyelashes while we're looking at the arrows. So this one is like that. Wait, that does not look right. I'm making a lot of mistakes. So this eyelash is going to be more straight. These ones are going to be more curved. You don't want to draw eyelashes that are going like this, because then it's not natural looking, and that's why when you're looking at somebody drawing it like that, you're thinking, okay, that is not how it's supposed to be drawn, but if they like it, they draw it. And if you're here, you're learning that you can vary the lines and stuff. So make it like thicker. Think of like drawing triangles for eyelashes, because I see some people doing this. Like, don't draw eyelashes like that. Think of eyelashes like this shape, and you're basically just filling it in. There's like different types of triangles for eyelashes. At least that's how I like drawing it. So I think of, so the eyelashes in the middle, I make the longest, and everything else around it should be shorter. Or even near the end, you can like make it longer to give it like a eyeliner look. Okay, perfect. So those are our eyelashes. And I'm going to do like Asian eyes actually. Okay, here. So if I'm doing like an Asian eye, they usually have like this corner piece that basically wraps more like closer to the eyeball, and it doesn't have like the corner piece that like other eyes have. I'll explain when I get to like the other eyes. Like my eyes don't have like this little fold over here. Okay, then we can like put the iris about here and there. It looks more okay. This person looks very freaked out right now. Let's fix that. So that's how you would like do more of an Asian eye. And if they have like an eyelid, the eyelid is usually a little closer up about here, like that's it. And then they usually have an agusa, which is, I don't know, there we go. I think it looks kind of right. The reference I'm looking at is like the Asian one, and they seem to also have their waterline showing a lot more. So their waterline is going about like this. And then the eyelashes, for the bottom eyelashes, you basically do the triangle shape again. So basically you draw one line and then the other line, and then you blend them together, and so you don't have like the, what do you call them, the chicken lines or whatnot. And there you go. You have like the doing type of makeup look. Okay, next. So to explain my idea of this, let me go to red, this corner piece right here better, I'm going to draw another eye. I feel like I did not do the Asian eyes justice. they I feel like I made them a little less Asian eye looking, but it's okay. I think you can tell. For the next eye, we're going to do something like my shaped eyes, which are, I feel like there's more angles to it. So it's more like something like this. And then we have like, is it tear duct? Is that what you call it? This part? Maybe. Okay, well, anyways, you take that part and it's more like this. So, depending on the race, you can add, I'm gonna call it tear duct, or not. So if you don't add a tear duct, then it would most likely be like Asian eyes. Like if I was to still add it, you can kind of still tell it's Asian eyes. It's because of this fold over here, as my type of eyes do not have a fold like that. I don't really have a good reference for the eye that I'm drawing, but it's fine. We'll make it up. Okay, so then this eye, the tear line, it goes something like that. And for the eyelashes, it's basically the same thing. So you want to just wrap it around. So from the middle, it's more straight. And as it goes out, it becomes curved. Curved, curved, curved. And even here, over here. Okay, it looks like I'm drawing spider legs right now. Sorry about that. But pretend that's a beautiful eye. Okay. Next, we're going to do the iris. And the eyelid has, if you want to like give the, I don't know, for me at least, when I draw eyes, I make like the eyelid space larger. Sorry, I'm just gonna fix this up because it looks off. It still looks off. Okay, wait. Whatever. Pretend that looks right. It totally looks right. Anyways, so for the eyelid for this one, I usually just give it more space. I don't know. For me, I like it better that way. But for Asian eyes, it just fits if it looks, if the eyelid is closer. It just aesthetically looks nice. Okay, next. For the bottom eyelashes, it's usually the same. So you just draw those in. Just wrap them around nicely. And I don't like the eye that I'm drawing. Oh god. Maybe because I'm so used to like rendering it out and I make it like pretty at the end. I don't know. I'm not that good at the sketching part, which is not good. I am not a good artist. Okay, there we go. Something like that. So then you can see like the different types of eyes. And then I have another reference of Asian eyes because for all the eyes, there's small eyes and then there's big eyes. Like all the eye shapes have that. So some people with like more Asian eyes can have big eyes and they can have small eyes. People that have the tear duct showing is the same thing. They can have the same big eye and small eye thing. So we're going to do more of a sharp monolid look. I think it looks pretty. The reference that I have, it looks very fierce and nice. So her eye is more elongated. Gonna go with, and it's also like very soft. The line isn't like harsh. which is very pretty. Going to go like that, and then her eye is something like this. She has long eyelashes, so she looks very fierce just looking at her eyes. And she also has eyelashes that are going downwards. Okay, something like this. Feel like I am not doing it justice. Sorry about that. I'm not good at drawing eyes now that I'm making this video and realizing. Okay, there we go. Eyes are something like this. And she seems to have more of the Egyosa. So it goes around like this. And to give that fierce look, we're gonna add the iris. There we go. Oh my god, it looks very pretty. I like it. Perfect. So you can tell the difference over here. I like this eye. I feel like it turned out the best out of all of them. Well, we're gonna move them. It kind of looks wrong for it to be like not right underneath the other eye. So there we go. And I feel like I did not pick enough references for the eyes. Yeah. So we're going to move on and we're going to talk about how you can do different expressions now. Okay, so let me see. I didn't pick references for this part, so let's hope it's good. So for this part, if you are going to, let's say, draw somebody mad, you would have the eyebrows more like this. By just doing that, I can add like the simplest eye and you would know somebody is mad, right? And if you add like the arch, I guess it looks more like they're questioning things. They're not like as mad, they're just weirdly upset. Okay, let's add it. Yeah, they're like questioning and kind of mad. They're both. And if we want to make somebody worried, we do the opposite. We make it point up in the front. So, should I just draw like a face shape? Let me just draw a circle. Okay, so if somebody is worried, they'd have more. The front of the eyebrow is pointed more up to show that they're worried. Well, this one just looks sad. But anyways, worried or sad. There we go. Eyebrows play a big role in how your character is feeling, so I feel like you should know how to position the eyebrows so you can be good at like storytelling. I'm saying all this while I do none of this, so really tells you about me, doesn't it? Okay, so if you're going to make somebody question, obviously you've seen like this and then the other eyebrow going like this, like the oh, actually that went the wrong way. Sorry about that. So one eyebrow is gonna go down like they're like sad. Pretend they're sad. Okay. One eyebrow is going up in the middle, and the other eyebrow is going up at the end to say like they're questioning you. Like, what do you say? There we go. Perfect. And to exaggerate it, you can obviously go like this, and oof, now they're really questioning you. I feel like I am not exaggerating these enough. Anyways, they're questioning you. I know it doesn't look like they're questioning, but they're questioning you. Okay, so now let's put all this together. The eyebrows and the eyes. Oh, I must erase something. So we're going to do, let's say somebody's mad. So I'm going to take an eye. I'm going to simplify this eye, guys. You're not here for the details. Okay. Somebody is really worried. Really. Something really bad is happening or questionable is happening. They're very, very worried. So the eyebrows are going to cover some parts of this, and the skin over about here will be folding. I did not do that right. Give me a sec. So it'll be going with something like this, and there will be wrinkles forming, not following. Okay, and then they're like this. They're worried. Okay, and then next, if they're very, very mad, their eyebrows will be the opposite. And so, going like angry. And the eyes would be something like this. They are horribly angry. Also, don't feel shy about the iris shape. You can like vary it depending on how big you make it. It can really tell a different story. Like if I was to make this larger, you can see they don't look as mad, but if I was to shrink this really, 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 really small, you'd think they're going crazy. And if you wanted to make it even worse, you can like add some lines for more of a cartoony look. I've seen people do that. Okay, and then you can do like that to say like their eye is stretching, so is the eyelid. What else? I think that should be it, because I don't know, these are the more exaggerated poses. But obviously you would do like an in between, like somebody's worried. I feel like eyebrows and eyes really do play a big role. So if you can understand or find references that can help you to create a feeling of worry or any emotion that you want, it will be really good. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. I don't think we need all this. And I can just render those eyes, and maybe I'll draw this side profile one again, because I feel like I don't like it. I don't feel like that. I just don't like it. We're gonna move that. So we're gonna make this big. Okay, maybe I should get rid of this layer over here. The one that was showing the red lines. Okay. Let me just create the side profile one again. I don't know, the reference that I have is like for the side profile is more of like an oval shape around like this, but it's not, I don't think it's directly looking sideways. So I think I'm just gonna go the way I like drawing it, and if you don't like that, then you can find a reference and draw however you like. So I'm just gonna draw the eyelid over, and wrapping around, and it comes around here and goes like that. Perfect. And now we can draw like the eyelashes. I feel like eyelashes make or break. Not make or break, but eyelashes, you can never go wrong with eyelashes unless you draw the straight eyelashes. It's not bad to draw them, but like if you're trying to do like more professional looking art, then I feel like you need to move on from that. We'll give more space on the bottom waterline because I feel like that's too close. So I'm gonna draw it like that. Perfect. And now we can just color this in and I'll show you how it looks. Maybe I'll give it some eyebrows so it's more fitting. Oh, I drew the eye really big, didn't I? Compared to everything else? Oh, no. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna move that here. Okay, let's give it some eyebrows and then I'll render it and show it at the end. So let's say this person is worried. The eyebrows really show that. And this person is, I don't know. How does this person feel? I guess nothing. They feel nothing. Perfect. And this person can be fierce. I just like this eye very much. I feel like it has like so much emotion to it. It shows a lot more emotion. And it's pretty. We like pretty things as humans. So, and I'll also make this eye normal because I don't want to do too much right now. Okay, now watch me render. So to paint the eyes, I'm going to start by picking a skin tone. This might not look like fully rendered at the end. Maybe I'll go in off camera and finish it. But I don't know. I don't know what skin tone to do. Do more like about here. So once you have your skin tone, just plot it down. Perfect. Okay, then you're going to go in with your whatever. Okay, maybe we'll go in with the white of the eye. So for the white of the eye, just basically take the peach color that you had and just go up, but don't do pure white. Okay, whatever you do, do not do pure white. That is like how you, it looks really off, so you probably don't want that. So then you pick more of a gray, like a gray, but like this same skin tone around the same area. So if you can tell, the difference between these two isn't too bad. But if I was to do like pure white, that is a lot. So you probably don't want to do that. I suggest you do not do that unless you have like a style that you like, but don't use your style as an excuse to do it, because I feel like some people say to some things that is their style, and I don't know, sometimes it can look off. And if you think it looks off and if other people are telling you it looks off, maybe listen or like consider it. I think everyone can kind of tell when something looks off, so if you can, maybe fix it. So try not to pick pure white. So next you're just going to go in with like the eye color that you want. I'm just gonna go with this color. I think any eye color is pretty, so okay, next we are going to move back to the skin. For the skin, we're going to move to more of a red. So we're going to slide the circle one over, and then we're going to pick a darker shade of the skin tone. And then I feel like Asian eyes is more shaded around here. So I'm gonna shade around there. And I'm going to shade around here. I don't know if the Agusa is colored something like this. Yeah, it should work. It doesn't look too off, so I'm gonna pretend it is colored like that. I feel like it's too pink. Maybe we'll go darker. Okay, I feel like that's better. So basically, gonna take it and you're gonna start shading in. And if you're doing traditional and I'm talking about colors, it sucks for you. So I'm just gonna move on to the next eye. I'm gonna try to be fast. I usually think more about how I want to color it, but I feel like right now I don't really want to think. So I'm just gonna color it however I want. Okay. Oh. Yeah. What I realized is with my makeup, I do kind of the same thing as what I do. Like if I wear what is it? If I wear highlighter or something, I tend to put it in the same areas as I put it in my drawings. I feel like my drawings are very influenced by. No, my makeup is very influenced by how I draw. I guess it makes sense because then I'm like looking at people usually, and if I realize something that makes somebody look pretty, I obviously want to do that. So, makes sense. Okay, after you're done that, you probably want to go in with a darker shade to make it more finished. So I'm going to move more closer to red and move down. Just going in with areas that would be dark. Perfect. Now I'm just going to, oh wait, I forgot something. Okay, for the eye color, you're basically going to do the same thing. You're going to move closer to the reds, and you're also going to move down and color in the top part dark. And you do this because the eyelashes basically are like casting a shadow. So if the eyelashes are casting shadows, then the top part of your eye would be darker. And if you want to make it more detailed, you can obviously put like eyelashes and stuff like that, but I feel like I don't know how to do that good enough, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it in around these areas. Perfect. And then you can go in with a darker shade to add more depth to that. I usually just keep on when I'm like rendering my drawings, I usually keep on moving to darker colors to make it more finished looking, because I feel like in the beginning it can be light, but then as it's getting near the end and you're starting to finish your work, putting some dark areas, like really dark areas, it really finishes the job. I don't know why I can't speak. Okay, I'm just gonna, around the eyelashes area, I'm gonna fill more in, and we're going to move on to another layer, and we're just going to color on top of it. I basically like doing a sketch and then go on top of the whole sketch and everything and render it out. I used to before not like render things out more because I relied a lot on the sketch, but I feel like that held me back, because if you go on my Instagram, you would see how much I've improved in a short time just after like letting myself render stuff, well, render my artwork. I'm gonna just add the pupils. Hopefully you're like making yours better looking. Mine's not looking too good, but it's not too bad, so it doesn't matter. Also, if you find like drawing hard, I don't know, I feel like I've improved a lot just in short time, only because I've been staring at things that I like. I feel like if you find something pretty, then you just stare at it, and mentally it just goes in your little brain and it sticks there. And when you pick up a pencil or something, it's just there. You're like, oh my god, I remember what I liked. And then you end up just without thinking putting it in your drawings. And then after you realize that your art style is basically just everything you like. Because I've seen those videos where people are like, how do I find my art style and stuff? And a lot of people are like, oh, you basically just pick the things that you like. And some people don't like hearing that, but like, it's kind of true. If you are drawn to something, your mind tends to think about it a lot more, especially if you're doing art, because your brain is in that art focused area. So your brain's like, oh, I know what to draw and I know how to draw it. Oh my god, I just realized I forgot to draw the waterline for my bottom, this one. Maybe because it's at that angle. Should I try? Let me try. It works. Never mind. I was overthinking again. We're going to fix that. Okay. Perfect. So basically that, and then I'm just gonna give it eyelashes because eyelashes makes everything better. I'm gonna go in this brush. Also, you don't need different types of brushes to draw like this. A simple pencil will actually give you the same results. I like drawn on paper, and I feel like my paper drawings look so much better than my online drawings sometimes. Maybe because I don't do traditional art that much that when I go back to it, I'm like, oh, I'm decent. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see what else we can add. So, to make this eye a little better, I think I'm going to go with more of a gray tone, and I'm going to try to add pops of gray everywhere. If you want like a blue tone in the eye to get it that cool anime type look, then I feel like going into the grays really helps, because even if you're on like blue or something, and if you go into the gray area, you can really it really pops. It makes your art pop and it looks really nice. So if you don't know how to do that, just go into the grays and test it out, because I feel like a lot of people overthink how to color stuff. I feel like this doesn't look like my art style right now, but it's fine. Well, actually, it must look like my art style since I'm drawing it, so it can't be somebody else's art style, so I'm drawing it. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. We're just gonna add the highlight. I know it's not like perfect. Actually, I'm just gonna add like a shadow. Should I pick like blue since everything is warm? Let's go into the blues, and for the shadow we're going to do a blue tone. So I'm just going to add the shadow over here. I just realized I didn't even go over the eyelashes, which I usually do, because the eyelashes look better when they're rendered out. I feel like I am not doing a lot of things I do, so it's not the best tutorial, but hopefully it's enjoyable with me struggling. We all like seeing someone struggle. It gives us hope. I'm just joking. Hopefully, you do not think like that. You should not want to see people struggle. For the eyebrows, to make it look more real, I'm just gonna go in the middle of the eyebrow and make it darker. Because I feel like there's more hair there and it just fits very well back into the drawing and it doesn't look airbrushed. I kind of did use airbrush in some parts of this. Okay, that looks good. And now we can just add a highlight and we are done. So, this is a very simple one. Hopefully, you learned something. Just gonna go. I don't know what kind of highlight I want to add. Go right about here. Right here. There. Perfect. It looks more finished now. I know it wasn't a very detailed video, but hopefully it looks good. Okay, bye.